Beowulf chapter 15. Then the king ordered Herod clean and hung with decoration hundreds of hands. Men and women hurried to make the great hall ready. Golden tapestries were lined along the walls for a host of visitors to see and take pleasure in. But that glorious building was bent and broken. Its iron hinges cracked and swung from their corners all around the hall. Only its roof was undamaged when the blood-stained demon burst out of Herod, desperately breaking Beowulf's grip, running wildly. From what no one escapes, struggle and writhe as he will, wanting to stay. We go. All beings here on God's earth, wherever it is written that we go, taking our bodies from death's cold bed to the unbroken sleep. That follows life's feast. Then Hrothgar made his way to the hall. It was time, and his heart drew him to the banquet. No victory was celebrated better, by more or by better men and their king. A mighty host and famous they lined the benches, rejoicing. The king and Hrothgar, his nephew, toasted each other, raised mad cups. High under Herod's great roof, their speech courteous and warm. King and people were one. None of the dance was plotting. Then no treachery hid in their smiles. Halfdan's son gave Beowulf a golden banner, a fitting flag to signal his victory, and gave him as well a helmet and a coat of mail and an ancient sword. They were brought to him while the warriors watched. Beowulf drank to those presents, not ashamed to be praised, richly rewarded in front of them all. No ring giver has given for such gifts, passes such treasures through his hands with the grace and warmth that Hrothgar showed. The helmet's brim was wound with bands of metal. Round it reaches to protect whoever wore it from swords swung in the fiercest battles, shining iron edges in hostile hands. And then the protector of warriors, Lord of the dance, order 8 horses led to the hall, and into it 8 steeds with golden bridles. One stood with a jewel saddle on its back, carved like the king's war seat. It had carried Hrothgar when that great son of Halfdan rode to war, and each time carry him wherever the fighting was most fierce, and his followers had fallen. Then Beowulf had been honored by both the gifts. Her trover could have given him horses and weapons. The king commanded him to use them well. Thus, that guardian of Denmark's treasures had repaid a battle fought for his people. By giving noble gifts, had earned praise for himself from those who tried to know truth.